elevation.
Cool and Dre.
Big blunts, dope boys wanna smoke with me. Now we ride double M's through the whole city. Niggas talking down, but they always feel me. A 9-figure nigga, all I wanna talk is business. I seen a big mouth get a closed casket. Self-made, took over the whole racket. A kilo after kilo, see who moved the most. 200 for
Welcome back to Goofy Investing, where we talk about investing in the stock market. Stock analysis request for this company is finally hit the queue. We're going to be talking about Play Studios Incorporated, ticker MYPS. This trades on the NASDAQ for 45 cents a share. Market cap is 57.61 million. A penny stock on the NASDAQ. Dare I say, probably reverse split is coming. What are they? Where are they headquartered? Okay. So they're headquartered in Las Vegas, Nevada, and they're in the interactive home entertainment industries within the communication services sector. They're an app on your phone, pretty much. And they develop these free-to-play casual games, more so the games that you see at slot machines at casinos. You're able to download that on your phone and play slots on your phone for free. Okay. Let's talk about the business model and what it's about. We'll talk about earnings. What do I think about the management, the current valuation, and so forth. But actually, before we do, we'll go to a sniff check here on their valuation and balance sheet. 7.73 million in debt, 104.94 million in cash. Enterprise value, negative 39.60 million. Very rare you see this in the market, all right? Being that their market cap is 57.61. So their cash is worth more than their actual company, okay, on the actual market. We're going to talk about that later, all right? But to the business model, they, with the actual product offering of playing these, games or slot machine games on the actual mobile phone, they do sweepstakes, all right? So a sweepstakes is pretty much, there's no buy-in entry and it's free to enter, and the winner at the end gets an actual prize, okay? So they will put out, for an example, we'll have a tournament on who's the best slots player, and we'll give away $1 million prize. And this will attract all these people on their phone to try to participate in it, all right? Meanwhile, they'll capitalize on marketing, in-app purchases, which will enhance features of rewards and so forth within that actual community of gamers, all right? But essentially, the business model proposition is harnessing of human capital, energy, and attention, and monetizing that to actual different vendors that want to market a product or service to that actual cohort base on their platform. And they'll receive money for that. They'll receive money for in-app transactions where I want to buy advanced features for this tiny little game to make something look cool, or I get some exclusivity out of this little in-app purchase. Okay, that's the type of idea of this. All right. All right, so there that is. All right. Let's look at actual growth rates, analyzation of financials. Sales are going down. I see year-over-year declines. We'll go to their earnings. As you can see, since 2000, let me see here. Since 2000, Q4 of 2023, this company has experienced negative year-over-year sales decline. Okay, leading up to this point, which they reported for the Q4 of 2025 to end the year out with negative 18.26% year over year. All right. So there that is. All right. I've analyzed the earnings call and so forth. and different metrics is going forward. But let me just let's talk about the investment because there's a lot that people don't understand. All right. So the market, it's got it at 57.61 million market cap. But enterprise value is under zero. Okay. What is the intrinsic value of a company? Okay, and I'll admit, to be able to understand this, you need to be a higher level, probably more sophisticated investor that understands valuation on another level, in a deeper level, okay? But, all right, the question is, what is the value of a company that will never become profitable? The value of the company that will never become profitable is zero. And zero is the general is a generous valuation. I think that this company is worth 0 cents. All right. Not every company was made to become profitable. Okay. And that's what a lot where a lot of investors go wrong in investing in these type of plays. All right. So the problem with monetization of human capital towards the advertising of that human capital is you're highly dependent on the actual value proposition of that cohort of people you're advertising to. The people that are playing these apps on the game, I assess, have negative net worths and typically don't have money. So um, that's a problem because your conversion rate to that advertising from different corporate entities or entities to advertise to is not going to translate well. Thus, your actual conversion rate and everything, your sales are going to go down. Okay. So, this is a faulty business model. All right. Let's talk about the management. All right. Nice headquarters. All right. They're a big, happy family. They're working there. They're playing golf. They're saying the party never ends. The party will end. This company will go bankrupt eventually. All right. That's what I assess. And all that's happening is they are just soaking up SG&A on salaries and stock-based comp. All right. Why are they awarding stock-based comp when their sales are going negative? All right. In fact, they're taking away from the energy and not providing value to the shareholder. The value to the shareholder that's been provided is negative 95.53% since inception. Okay? So this is not a good company to invest in. I assess that shareholders investing in this company will just lose all their money. All right. If you're getting value out of these videos, like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon where you get the low down, no BS. I tell you what it is up front, even if, the good, bad, and the ugly, I'm always going to be honest. This is join a community of high level investors that are after growth. All right. Um, you get access to the deep dive collection, more direct access to me. 14.99 a month suspiciously looks like $15 a month. Click this little button right here. It goes down if you pay annually, and I'll never raise the price on you. All right. I assess that I may be one of the few investors out there that is actually honest about stuff. So there that is. You know, that's what I got for this stock analysis. This is a company that I wouldn't I had trouble just even looking at everything because I just saw right through it. All right. So, comment down below if you have any questions. I will respond back and so forth. I'm sorry that it took a while to get this MYPS analysis out there. There's higher demand for other equities to follow. So that's what I got from there. I appreciate all y'all support. for my actual YouTube channel and on the Patreon and so forth. I love y'all, and until the next time, take it easy.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.